Hi, I'm Tony Jose. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Clevergene Biocorp Private Limited. Genomics is a comparatively new field. So it's just around 10 years since this field has come into existence. And if you really look at the Indian market, it's just about 500 crores, which comprises of the discovery genomics as well as diagnostics, genetic diagnostics, which is driven by genomics. But if you really look at 5 years from now, it was really non-existent with about 2 to 3 players. But today we have about 13 to 14 companies that are operating in this space, both in the discovery as well as genomics-driven diagnostics, of which there are about 3 to 4 of companies which really have the capability and the infrastructure that is required to lead this space. Globally, you could count about 100 genomics companies with primary clustering in the US, and I believe the market in the US really has come to an advanced stage wherein you could get the genomics based diagnostics as well as screening on a day-to-day basis. India holds a huge potential for driving the whole genomics industry. But today, the industry is facing certain challenges in terms of finding funding and the resources that are required for scaling up this whole field, and having comparatively less awareness about the tremendous potential that this field has. I believe the policy making itself is also lagging a bit behind. But as we move forward, I believe the policymakers have to wake up and then create the guidelines that are required for this industry to thrive. The insurance players have to look into this, the genetic test as a valuable tool for diagnosing and treating the patient more effectively. And the universities and the academia should also instill the skills that are required for driving this whole industry. So when I talk about the skill sets, we are talking about an interdisciplinary team of molecular biologists, geneticists, genomics experts, bioinformaticians, statisticians, and such being trained and given to the industry. So like I mentioned before, India has a unique position in driving the genomics field. So one advantage that we have is the diversity that we have in the population. So we are not just a single population, but then we are divided by several races and endogamous population that sort of represent the entire the world population. So there are admixtures from various civilizations in our population throughout in history, and that also gives us a background for looking for biomarkers to drive diagnosis, for personalized medicine, and even for drug development. So I believe the country should really grab that opportunity and really work towards making India the leader in genomics for the world. I started my career as a genomics scientist with training from Delhi University, and I also had the opportunity to establish one of the very first high throughput DNA sequencing laboratory in this country and managed that for about 4 years before I really understood the potential of this field and thought about starting myself. But back in 2013, I didn't have the wherewithals for establishing a full-fledged genomics laboratory, and therefore started like a consulting firm. And slowly and steadily we built this company by attracting highly talented individuals. So we all come from the basic foundation in human genetics. So that gives us a uniqueness in driving this whole field. We got into certain strategic tie-ups with publicly funded academic institutions, which gave us the infrastructure that is required. We went on to acquire another company which was reasonably funded by equity swapping, which gave us the infrastructure that we were always looking for. And then we built this whole organization to a stage wherein today Clevergene can boast of being one of the top 3 genomics companies in India in terms of capability as well as the capacity. So within Clevergene, we do have 2 business verticals. So like you have understood, genomics has got 2 aspects to it. One is in the discovery of novel biomarkers. So we work with academic institutions and pharma companies that are looking for high throughput analysis of DNA for a particular project. For example, looking for biomarkers for breast cancer or for identifying biomarkers that can personalize certain cancer treatments, etc. And on the other side, we have a applied genomics vertical, we call it the Gene Lab, which focuses on diagnosis of pediatric genetic ailments. So there are about 10,000 known genetic disorders categorized by the WHO. But the interesting fact is that if you take individually, all of them are rare, which means maybe one of them is, the incidence rate would be 1 in 10,000 or 1 in 20,000. But if you combined all of them together, we have about 1.6 million children born with any of the disorder in India every year. And there is a huge opportunity gap, or there is a huge gap in diagnosing these disorders. So the Gene Lab focuses on providing comprehensive genomics based diagnosis for these diseases, so that the doctors could manage the patient and even proactively prevent birth of these the children with genetic disorders in the future. So the roadmap for Clevergene has been discovery, diagnostics, screen, prevent and cure. So we already have established ourselves in the discovery genomics field, are establishing ourselves in the genetic diagnostics, and as we move forward, we are looking at expanding our verticals into genetic screening, wherein we are looking at non-invasive prenatal genetic testing for identifying genetic anomalies in fetus. We are also developing a carrier screening method wherein the prospective parents can screen and check their carrier status for genetic disorders, and therefore identify their risk of passing on a genetic disorder to the child, and also look at alternative reproductive methods for preventing such events. And the preventive the active preventive screening would be the way forward for Clevergene, so that we together can eradicate many of these rare disorders from the face of earth. And in a long shot, we are also looking at the development of technologies in the space of genome editing, genetic engineering, etc., which should provide us with the power for editing a patient's genome and even correcting a genetic ailment.